What's going on, guys? This is J Buck. I wanted to introduce you to our new YouTube series we're going to be doing this year called No Money Spent Survival Guide. Basically, the gist of the series is going to be me walking you through how to get to the ultimate goals that a lot of people have with no money spent, of being able to get the big collection rewards and also being able to make it to World Series and ranked seasons without spending any extra money on the game. This is something that I feel like is more fun to me, actually, to be able to unlock cards as I go along without spending money on the game. But I also wanted to highlight this because I feel like MLB The Show does a great job of allowing you to be competitive in this game without spending any money, like, a lot of the other sports games out there. Unfortunately, that's not the case. So I'll be walking you guys through this. We'll be doing a lot of this grinding on Twitch as well, so follow me over there. Love to have you a part of the community. We'll see you at the first episode. Thank you guys so much. All right, so what do I mean when I say no money spent survival guide? So, as I mentioned before, the main thing that a lot of people are talking about when they're talking about no money spent for this game is trying to get the overall collection reward without spending any money. So as you can see here, there's a lot of collections, but the main one we're looking at is Live Series. And just an example, we'll go all the way down here. There's cards for every team, or collections for the Live Series cards for every team. So what that means is, so we'll take the Dodgers, for instance. So what you're going to do is you're going to complete and collect every single card that is a Live Series card or player for the Dodgers. You can see here, the Dodgers obviously had quite a few good diamond cards here to get, which made it a little bit challenging. But as you can see here on the left, you get stubs, which is in-game currency. You get experience points for completing these. Then you also, when you complete all the cards for that team or collect them, you usually get a pretty nice diamond card, or sometimes for the other teams it's a lower, like a gold or something like that. But if you've got a good team that actually takes quite a bit to collect all their cards, you usually get a pretty decent diamond with it. So for the Dodgers, for instance, this past year, your collection reward was a pretty nice card in diamond Mike Piazza. So this is a nice card. I actually rocked with him as my catcher for a while in the game. And then going from there, the next sort of level up is the division reward, right? So the Dodgers in the National League West. So if you look here, if you collect all the Live Series cards for every team in the National League West, there's overall reward, which is this All-Star Tony Gwynn card. Well, overall, this card looks good, but this one in particular is not that great because he has low power. But you can see other cards are actually going to be pretty beneficial for you to get going the no money spent route. So, for example, we'll hop over to the American League West, where you can see that your AL West collection reward is actually a All-Star Billy Wagner card, which was a fantastic card. He actually was one of the best, if not the best, left-handed reliever in the game for probably the first, almost half of the cycle of the game. So I use this card a ton, one of my go-to relievers. So you can see that you can have some cards that will really boost up and help out your team, being able to do that. But kind of really what everybody cares about is getting to the big papas. The American League collection reward this year was 99 Signature Craig Biggio, which was a great card. For those of you that played the game last year, don't really need to tell you that. And then for National League, it was this Silver Slugger Gary Sheffield card, which was amazing. Some people are still using this card at the end of the game cycle. He's so good. And then, of course, the Big Daddy, one everybody's looking forward to, the big collection reward for collecting every single Live Series card in Major League Baseball. This one this year was the Prime Mickey Mantle, which is a fantastic card. I am still rocking this card as part of my God Squad team till the very end of the year. Just a fantastic card. So, most people's number one goal when it comes to no money spent is to be able to obtain this card without spending any money on the game. I think it's very important because this game, more so than pretty much any of the other sports games that are out there, it is going to allow you to do that much more easily than pretty much any other game. This game constantly rewards you for just playing the game. So I'll show you here. This is kind of our main screen for showing you there are so many different things you can do to earn experience points and get packs and stubs. Playing ranked seasons, playing Showdown, Battle Royale, Conquest, events, moments, you name it. Pretty much anything you do is going to give you experience points and allow you potential to earn cards. So one of the big things I wanted to show you guys is this is the XP reward pathway. And so this literally just gives you cards and packs just for playing the game. So for instance, one of the first pack you get, I think this is like level 5 of the game, lets you choose 3 flashback or legend players. You can see here silvers and bronze, which doesn't seem that great, but you know, when you're first hopping into the game, this can really help fill out your roster. And as you can see, you go up, you earn better cards. Like this one is for a gold player, basically, to go on your team. You get some more stubs and packs. And then not too far into the game, actually, you got this lower diamond round, which for a lot of people is going to be your first diamond in the game, which this Gary Sanchez card is fantastic. You use him a ton at the beginning of the year, and this Mondesi card is unbelievable. One of the glitchiest cards in the game. And then as you go forward, some more diamonds you can pick up. One thing I did want to mention is that there are different rounds to the XP reward pathway. So the first level is bronze. You go from level 1 to 100 on that. And then you go up to silver, gold, diamond. And then this year there was a prestige pathway. But for every round of that, like your bronze round, your silver round, you get usually two different diamond packs. That give you pretty high diamond. Like this was one of the ones for this year. And so, for instance, you get the Cy Young Corey Kluber card, which is the best starting pitcher in the game for like the first half of the year, that you get for free, not spending a single dime on the game, just for playing the game. And then kind of complete that thought out, the second big, there's usually 199 pack every year per level as well. So this year, this was the pack. As you can see, and Reggie Jackson was a staple for my team as well at the beginning of the year. Just a great card there. So you can see how easily you can build a solid team just by playing. You can see there are packs and packs and packs and packs that you get. So the point I'm getting to is that if you just grind out the game, if you just make smart decisions, then you can easily get the collection reward if you're willing to put in the time. All right, so one of the biggest keys I found, for instance, was not spending money on packs. Spending money on packs is pretty much just gambling. Your stubs are so precious to begin with, especially, that you're really not going to want to waste money on packs. You're going to be much better off to just buy cards off the market, or just save your stubs for when cards become cheaper, rather than trying to buy packs and get cards that way. It's just not going to be economical to be able to do that. One other thing we're going to talk about is you can flip cards, which there are a lot of people who are better at this than I am. For instance, Ansel Armstrong, I think that's how you say his name, has a great series on being able to flip cards. And by that, I'll show you what I mean. So, for instance, we'll filter the live series. So, for instance, this Mike Trout card, which this is like stupid that he's going for this now, considering how much he usually goes at the beginning of the year. But as you can see, it's buy now, sell now. So basically what this means is somebody's willing to sell you him right now for the price is listed above. So someone's willing to sell you Mike Trout at 78,999 stubs, right? And then on the right side of the column, you have what people's buy orders are, meaning that this is what they have put out there that they said they're willing to buy this card for. You can see there's over a 20,000 stub difference with doing this. So if you learn some tricks, and I would recommend not doing this with diamond cards, by the way, this is more for like silvers and golds. But you can kind of flip cards, and you can see how, if you do it correctly, you can make a profit off of buying and selling those cards and flipping them, basically like flipping a house or something like that. So the other thing I wanted to show you guys is, going back to the collections real quick, is you can see that you're going to get these big reward cards for completing these divisions. My recommendation for you is going to be to try to focus on completing a division at a time if you can, and trying to work on completing a league at a time, because it's going to be easier for you to get good cards faster if you just focus on doing one division and one league at a time. So for instance, if you say you wanted to tackle the American League, put all your stubs and efforts and focus into completing, one division after the other until you get the American League collection is done, and then start the National League collection, or vice versa. The other route to do it is to just try to go, so I'll show you guys like this year, and it's probably going to be the same way this year again. You can see the Pittsburgh Pirates don't really have any golds or diamonds. So like this team, for instance, was super easy to complete, and doing that gives you a lot of XP. And the only problem with that is you don't get as good of a card, obviously, because the collection's not that great. So that's the other route to go. Route number 2 is to just try to complete the cheapest ones first and work up to the biggest ones. There's really nothing wrong with either option. It's just kind of your choice. But you can see that you potentially will get better cards faster by choosing to go the one division onto one league sort of route of doing that. All right, guys, I hope you learned something from this. Please be sure to follow us for the next episode. We would love to have you as part of our community. And if you have any questions, you can always hit me up on any of my social media pages. I hope you guys have a great season with MLB 21. I'm super excited. I can't believe it's only like a week away. It's so crazy. All right. Peace.